Hey guys, what's up? And I'm back with playing another game. This is a short game on Steam. It has very good reviews and everything, and it sounded really interesting. So basically, it's like an investigation game where we have to like search a room, I guess. And then as we go, we find like memories of two friends and something that happened, something, I don't know. And like, if you're questioning why I'm not getting the achievements, I actually did record this once, but it didn't record properly, so I actually know what happens, but I'll try to, I'll try to play the game as I would like, from a fresh start, so. This is probably gonna be like 40-50 minute video,
I
depending
didn't
how
want to come
fast it
back.
goes.
Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Yeah, so we're in this room, or this house actually, and then, yeah, and the graphics are actually really nice. I really like the graphics in this game.
I don't want to go back down.
Okay, then don't go back down. But I really, that is a bit creepy. Okay, but as I said, I really like this. I really like this sort of game, and also this sort of atmosphere and like everything. And the graphics are pretty nice. So yeah, let's try.
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
I'm not sure which one of them. Yeah.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Alright. So yeah, you can actually...
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Okay, so you can't go anywhere else. Except the room. That's pretty cool. What does it stand here? No entry, unless you are a tourist from the future. Okay, that's unsettling. There's not much in the room, to be honest. Oh, it looks like it's packed down or something. What's this?
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
Kelsey's guilt trip. Alright, so there's not really... There's a postcard.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There was only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
In Canada, she moved, I think. I don't know. I don't really... I'm not good with geography. Alright, so... Here's the journal.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Okay. This has a sort of serious and foreboding like vibe to it right now. Alright, so that's the journal, which... Alright, there's nothing in right now, that's nice.
I need to find the key.
Alright. So I need to find a key.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything.
Don't
Though she
pick
should
up.
have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
So Trevor is some guy, apparently. that they both know, I presume. Assume. I don't know. Can't even
Have
speak
you ever
English.
peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
I don't know why they like oranges that much.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?"
I have a
I
dream
said,
that
"I
nothing
don't."
Luther King.
I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Alright. That was pretty cool.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Okay. That's actually pretty interesting because she would rather eat some poor food than let her friend know that she was poor, basically. Alright. Can't really find anything here. Oh, there's a beer bottle.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by.
Some beer.
Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Maybe. Maybe you don't need to remember. Alright, so the journal gets updated, it seems, as I find like clues. So yeah, that's a fan.
Sometimes it got so hot. This thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
It's actually quite funny how they mention Mr. Jones so many times. Like, they must really like whatever the hell he's doing. Or whatever the hell he's, like, trying to do, I guess.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
To hide your eyes. Why would somebody hide their eyes, exactly? I mean, like, the only reason I can think of, not necessarily because it's like a bad thing or anything, is because you're blind. But yeah, a record player. And put some music. Simon Alexander won't be found. Wait, what? Start running. Lost home. That sounds suspiciously a lot like Clues 2, but I guess not. I don't know. That's a world map.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Europe is a nice place too. I could highly recommend it, although it would be best if you come like in summer or spring or something, because like it's really cold in Europe otherwise, and the weather is not necessarily good, and you might not have as enjoyable a time as you would else.
La La Land.
Oh, there's
That
a
movie was a
barcode.
shit
That's
piece
pretty
of
cool.
crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Ouch. Were they even friends if you can't say that they were friends in public? What happened? That's quite interesting. Oh, there's a draw.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My
Wait,
mother,
Marie Curie.
she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Wait, Marie Curie, wasn't she like the scientist that invented something or discovered something? I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure I've heard of her before. But it could just be a name that they're using, I don't know. Alright, so there's a lamp. Oh. Are you kidding me? What the hell?
She's my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window. But she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
I mean, like, maybe you shouldn't have thrown like a huge rock that would break a window. Maybe you should go to a front door and maybe ask to see her or something. I don't know. That's pretty much your own fault, I guess. Well, there's a ripped shirt.
Trevor. What an asshole.
Wait, there's a clock
After we
somewhere.
broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
No. That's pretty sad. Well, there's a laptop. Well, there's a password. Kelsey, maybe?
She must have written it down here somewhere.
I'm not a girl. I'm not
Damn,
a
what's the
human.
password again? Damn,
Cat.
what's the password again?
I don't know.
I need to find it.
Oh well. I guess it is. Oh, maybe it's library. Even though the hint
Damn,
makes
what's
no
the
sense then. Yeah, let's keep searching a little. Maybe we'll find it. Maybe we won't. Oh, there's a poster.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Antimatter. That sound like science geeks or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Mr. Perez.
I don't really know.
Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care.
Ah.
That was a nasty knife wound.
Oh, he got wounded somehow. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so Marie is the brown-haired girl, and who I'm playing right now must be like the red-haired girl, I guess.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
Interesting. So there's something about Trevor and some sort of thing that happened between the two girls, I guess. Time travel. Because there's nothing here. One of the boxes, maybe? Yeah. No. What else could there be? There's a Rubik's Cube.
Hated that thing.
Wait, okay, so never mind then.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
I mean, like, there's a cat there. It's sort of a surprise. He looks scared for some reason. Damn. Anti-matter, I guess. And there's a beer can. There's a ring bind.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it, and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
Wait a minute, didn't Marie work at... I don't know.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy. For her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have been a little jealous.
I mean, pizza and movies. Who can really complain? I mean, like, I would go to the party too. Alright, so is there anything here? Doesn't seem like... Oh, turn on the TV. What is this? Have you seen this man? string of burglaries. In
Have you
August.
seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
I don't know what she means by that. There's some books here. No? Oh, that's a phone.
I
Oh,
thought I
that's
was
true.
so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Oh, so Trevor is like Kelsey's boyfriend, and Trevor seems to be doing some shady business. Oh, maybe maybe the guy in the TV was Trevor, and Trevor is. But what happens since Trevor is calling Marie? I don't know. This seems weird. Something seems wrong somehow. I don't know why. Does it draw? It's not the drawing.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
I mean, that headline is cringeworthy. I mean, like, it doesn't even make sense. Home invaders stab a father, bash his daughter. No, that's not how you make headlines, but whatever. Oh, that's a stone. Oh, we
I
can
didn't
examine.
like when she kept the stone. Why did
The
she have to
stone.
be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Wait, what? So she like saved a stone that Kelsey tossed. It must be the stone from the window, right? But yeah, anyway. Why would she save it in her room? To remind Kelsey of it. That doesn't make sense. Like, it would make sense if she like gave it to her as a birthday gift, I guess. Oh well. Smoking jar. Let's check that
She
out.
hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Wait, what? Vancouver? Isn't that like... That's like... I don't know what it is, but it must be far away. Why did you use it to... I don't know. Oh, that's the clock. Rocco clock. That's pretty neat. It's not moving though, it's just ticking. And the pizza boxes.
Marie
Pizza
insisted
pie.
on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Well, what could you possibly build with pizza boxes? I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh wait, what is that? Is that... I don't know. Let's use puppy shoes.
He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
So yeah. So like Trevor used to like rob people, basically.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Oh, so Kelsey must have been like homeless or something, or at least really poor. So she couldn't. That's why she met Marie at the food rescue, because she was poor and stuff like that. That's a jacket.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards had been dealt. Any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck. and suggested I deal again.
Alright, I didn't understand a word of that. What the hell? What the hell? The playing cards, like deal a new, what playing a game? I don't know.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Wait, what? I'm not a shadow person. What does that even mean? I don't even know. Let's take out menu.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in.
Jorg's tamales.
Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales.
Wait,
When I was
Jorge's.
a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
So it's like. Okay, that's weird. I don't even want to know. Alright. So we've almost been there. Oh, there's some keys.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Alright. Alright, okay, alright. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. So we've almost been past all of it, and can I check the code?
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Yeah, I have no idea. It must be like some date, maybe a birthday or something. I don't know. It's a bike helmet.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Alright, so they used to ride bikes together, that's cute.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking, because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
That sounds really weird. But I guess it must taste pretty good. I mean, like, mushrooms isn't really that bad, I guess.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be, until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Why does it sound like they weren't really friends? Why does it sound like Kelsey was just being a bitch all the time? And that she just used Marie or something, I don't know. I mean, like, Kelsey doesn't really... I mean, like, she generally... I don't know, I just can't understand why she thinks that way about Marie. Like, it honestly feel... I mean, even if it were true, then if you talk like your friend, I just can't imagine it. Especially when it feels like this whole thing that's taking place right now is like because they're so close friends.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Okay, interesting.
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Someone else was? That's interesting. Wait a minute. Have we checked everything? So we can unlock... Oh yeah, we haven't checked the journal yet. Alright, what is this? Alright. High school kid saves classmates from hunger. Food rescue. Yay! After the yeah, I can't. My voice is simply not allowed to do. I can't. I'm sorry. So I guess you'll have to like make do with my voice. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it, as if I was some kind of hero. So stupid. I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me. Crazy people. Here for the last time. Last fall I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food and ran. Then I realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined food rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? Well, that's... I don't really know, but that's not... Yeah. Never mind. We had a party today, celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there, all those happy familiar faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in, I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows hers. She's gorgeous. It surprised me, it's all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I got. I like that she like has this like diary or journal as she calls it, and like is filled with all these extras. Like that's pretty cool. If I had something like that, it could be pretty enjoyable. Oh my god, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from Food Rescue. God, I hope not. Feel so connected to her, isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on a science project. Did you get that? Aw, project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. That's pretty bad. You shouldn't explode just because you're excited. At least I don't think so. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. What else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while and just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Marie, sorry. Good one, Marie. Good one, Marie. This is hard. I can't really speak. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. Now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literal, but you know. They're never gonna find them. Wish everyone would just stop, leave us alone, so I can forget that whole god-awful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. The truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out. I swear. I think I could have killed him, but the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad, so they never cut them. I'm not fearful. Alright, so the incident where... So like the incident where her dad got stabbed, it still pains her. And apparently it's like a lot of things. We're all just matter, that's what Kelsey keeps saying. And she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I'm a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I can. Life matches. Loving the chemistry. Happy birthday, Mom. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. This I'm jealous as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. I am alone. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on classic nights at the theater. I went with Ben, loved it. Kelsey was there too, I was so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her, and she pushed me away. Asked me what I thought I was doing at the Trevor as she was enjoying the show, and her stupid cheerleader friends. I feel out of place everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry, I know, but fuck, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what a friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. The La La night she was with Trevor, and she's such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it alright. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebble, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. It's been here ever since. Doesn't know anywhere else to go really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and that's okay with it. Oh, so they were living together. Oh. I see, that it actually makes perfect sense now. Because some of Kelsey's things were in the room, and all the other stuff were Marie's, so that's actually makes sense. Oh, those sparkly shoes, she wears them all the time. Last night the heel stuck into my calf, that freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet. I told her, not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9, because they looked absolutely gorgeous, on Kelsey's feet at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. You may have noticed, sweet journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so freaking proud, huh? Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window when it's hard to keep up. Did you know, as a little girl I used to curse abundantly, trying to extend my vocabulary here? Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute, but up to a certain age at least. But he said Mom hated it, so every time I used the F word he made me put a piece of candy in his swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced your vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a madman. Mad woman. Must have. The fucking switch. That's pretty cool. She called me a friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Have a dream. Oh, that's Martin Luther King. It's pretty cool. All is now harmed. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like all the time. It's kinda annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So as a friend I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted, she just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to do it again, not drugs, the cards. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so what she meant by the playing cards must be this, like how like anyone would give up because you know, like how anyone would give up if they got the cards that she had been dealt. Like her mom was probably some sort of psycho, and at least she was an alcoholic, and she was poor and didn't really have a place to stay, so that's why. And that's also why Marie said that she could start over again. Get some new cards. Kelsey broke up with Trevor, finally. She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck. I promised not to swear, so there you go. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours, just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. As if I got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. That's probably a good idea. These are the good times that made me forget all my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute, is that a song? Kelsey told me night swimming, and it feels like something is missing here. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones' pool. I was scared shitless for the first time. But 2 beers and freshly picked orange. Jill, best night ever. What's up with those? What's up with the oranges? What the hell? They must have like some sort of symbolic meaning to them or something, because no one could like be so excited over freaking oranges. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike, because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now, and on this day we rode them through Mr. Jones' orange grove. Broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting cut. Again with the oranges, what the hell is wrong with them? Wait, what? Alright, so I need something for here, basically. There's like nothing. It's been another home invasion, just 2 blocks from here. They killed a woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in her house? I can't wrap my head around it, it's too big, because it says it isn't true. Trevor is a bastard and would never commit such violent acts. Looking at the torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial there. So that was the... Ah... Okay, so Trevor was the one that robbed everyone. Did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. You did what? We needed this, beer, water and oranges, like so many nights before, Trevor. No, I'm not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named today. Alright, so we need some more clues, and I guess the rest of the clues is like...
I need to find the key. The
Here's...
5-figure.
I don't know. There probably is some clues around here somewhere, I don't know. So we have the laptop. And the hint was
She
I'm not
must have written it down here somewhere.
Okay. I'm not a... Oh wait, the note... Oh yeah, it's probably... Hey, I got it! Yeah. Alright, so the word was shadow person, because she keeps talking about shadow person all the time. And I'm not a... She's kind of written it a few times around just to get some... Wait, what? Oh, that's a gift. Oh, it's a kitty cat. Trying to catch some fishies. A tablet.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Wait, so someone died? Did Marie die? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Okay. Hi Marie, it grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. So basically Trevor is like some sort of criminal that keeps like trying to threaten Marie, or maybe Kelsey, I don't know. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you're ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phillips J.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
That's pretty creepy. That's pretty creepy. I see you. How about fuck no? Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright, so there's like the internet.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them.
Oh,
That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
Well, who doesn't want to be more like a cat? I mean, seriously. My pet is missing.
When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
Oh. Did Trevor kill Bumblebee? Or abduct her or something? What the hell? That's fucked up.
Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Okay, that's pretty messed up. Oh, so she was going to buy a gun, basically, to like threaten Trevor back. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. All right. So we got some more journal stuff that we can read. We got something here. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just pat on my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head didn't do any good. Fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. That reminds me of like the one that's like a bottle from, you know, I don't know why. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt. Or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. I know it's him, and there's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. Oh, that makes me kinda sad, actually. It's always like that with pets. I don't know why, like, humans, pets are just, no, you can't kill the pet. I don't know why it's like that, but I can't sit and watch. I'll have to be fearless. I found it sad when you buy guns of anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone, it's just, I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know? Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. And then a gun firing a bouquet of flowers. Nice. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can't handle it. Oh, I can handle that, if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his finger across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary ass clown, I'd laugh. He does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things, you shouldn't worry. Oh, so because Kelsey broke up with him, and because, like, Marie is Kelsey's, like, best friend, I can imagine, then he's blaming Marie for breaking up with her, and then, yeah. Okay, I don't know what to do. What do I do now? Probably try to open this case.
What is the code, Marie?
Open.
She must have written it down here somewhere. Wrong combination. God damn it. What is the combination, Marie? Maybe she kept it in here somewhere. She must have written it down here somewhere. Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case. Wrong combination.
It must be like in the clues we found, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a second. 1, 5, 9. Oh, that's only 4, right? 3. Oh, that 4, 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. Wait a minute. That's the code, maybe.
What is the code, Marie?
3, 4, 9,
The journal.
5.
It must be in the journal.
Yeah.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
She doesn't sound too
Oh
excited.
my god.
Oh, that's the 9mm. What is going on now? Did she
The
faint?
past, like the future,
Ah.
is indefinite.
Now we're going to see
and
what actually
exists
happened
only
between.
as a
Like, we get the
spectrum
full
of
story. That's pretty cool.
possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it. So I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down
Also,
Marie's
that's
face.
why Kelsey
couldn't
doesn't want to
believe I
be
would
her
do
friend
that.
because
Hurt her
she
deliberately.
know that what she
God,
did
I
to
wanted
her.
Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried
Well, you
to
did
stay.
smash her head.
Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and...
What?
What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened.
That is actually a
Or
really good
how
sentence,
others
that one.
remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Oh, so Trevor was the one that died. So Marie must still be alive somewhere. Oh, that's why she said that you shouldn't come looking for me. So she basically ran away afterwards, right? Answer the phone.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Oh, so Marie is still alive, and Marie and Kelsey are living together, and Kelsey has a child somehow. I don't know. That's. I like the time skip, and like. I really like it. It's pretty cool. I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends, because he never was who she said she was. I never really knew her, it turned out. It's all been bullshit, and I'm so stupid. I should have realized it that la night. And walked away, for good. Because someone died, right in this room. I made him die. I pulled the trigger, made a bullet pierce his head. Made his blow... made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks into the floor where it will remain forever. To bear witness to what I'm capable of. I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her. I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head for Christ's sake. I could have gone for his leg. that caused an intrusive thoughts. I say the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday, when all of this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. That's actually... wow. Wow. That's actually amazing. I honestly didn't expect it to take the turn it did at the end. I was like, there was hints along the way, like throughout the whole game, you know, there were hints that something like that could happen, but that it actually did, and the way it like unfolded, yeah, that's amazing. I really enjoyed this short game. Like, the art was gorgeous, the story and voices was gorgeous. I mean, like, I sort of wish that this was like a longer game now, and the music was gorgeous as well. It all really fit like this melodramatic sort of vibe that the game had, and I can only say that I'm pleasantly surprised that the game brought what it brought. So yeah, but thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care and everything. Bye bye.